can't be here.
Under what rule or law?
You just can't be here.
This is a politics-free zone. You're not supposed to be in here, in the market footprint.
The market is a political-free zone. You have to leave the market. It's posted. You can just go right over to the sidewalk.
So the rules apply, excuse me?
You have to leave the market.
I won't leave the market.
You will.
Make me leave then. So I am allowed to be here.
First Amendment right allows you to be here.
Thank you. Are you unhappy with that?
I wish that you weren't here.
You run this, you're the board member of the Saturday morning St. Pete Market. Your name is Tammy, and you're telling me you wish that I was not allowed to be here.
Personally, I wish that you weren't here.
I'm allowed to be here because of the First Amendment. This is public property. Are you going to close up shop?
Yeah, I'm going to close the booth right now.
Okay.
We don't allow no political signs here.
Unfortunately, you're going to learn today. Actually, St. Pete, this is a public area, and I have the First Amendment right to make any space that's public a political space. I have a feeling you put this here at a farmer's market because you knew I might stop by, but you won't stop me. Let's see what we have going on today. Some discussions. I support ICE. Ask me anything. Let's go. Today we are at the St. Pete Farmers Market where I'm letting anybody ask me anything about why I support ICE. They keep our community and our country safe, and I hope that we have some good conversations today. So let's go see if anybody wants to ask me anything.
This genuine question, are you a racist? Would you call yourself a racist?
No, I wouldn't call myself a racist. Are you a racist?
No.
Okay. Why would that be something that you would ask me after seeing this sign?
I think you know the answer to that.
No, well, I'm asking you. It says ask me anything, and you chose to ask me if I was racist. And the answer is no, but why would you want that clarification just because I'm holding a sign that says I support ICE?
Assuming you hate brown people?
Why would you assume that if I support ICE?
Because ICE is trying to get rid of brown people?
Okay. Where do you see, where do you come up with that ICE is only trying to remove brown people?
I only see brown people deported.
Okay. Well, then you're
taken into custody by ICE.
Sure. I agree with you that the majority are not white people, but if you aren't seeing the people with white skin being deported, then you're not looking hard enough because it's definitely happening. And ICE actually does a great job of posting the pictures of the people they deport. And there are a lot of whiter colored skinned people. Why do you think it's mostly non-white people getting deported?
Government hates brown people.
Do you think it's wrong for people to shoot ICE agents while they're doing their jobs?
I mean, yes, but I think ICE agents are also not doing their job within the full scope of the law. Many are not identifying themselves when being asked to. They are with masks on, which is also illegal, to not identify yourself with your face.
What law makes that illegal?
If you are a police officer or an agent of the law, you must identify yourself when asked by civilians. So they are violating that when they are going into neighborhoods and being asked by people, and they are not doing that. I don't think that's right.
Okay. So that's not illegal for them to do that. It's not illegal for ICE agents specifically to cover their face. It's actually not even illegal for them to not read someone their Miranda rights. They can detain anybody for any reason, and that person must provide proof for their citizenship. They have every right to do that. That is 100% lawful. That is in the U.S. Code, Title 8.
Okay.
If you have something different and a law that backs you up, I would love to hear about it because maybe I'm wrong.
You know, I'm actually going to ask that you don't post me on Liberty Hangout. I don't want my face anywhere near you.
You were having a nice conversation with me when I offered that maybe you might not be correct in your statement. Then you want to say you don't want to be anywhere near me?
I felt disgusted by you before I walked up and had the conversation.
Why so?
I mean, you asked very leading questions that are already...
It just says, ask me anything.
Be here.
I can't really hear you.
You guys can't be here.
Why not?
No political signs anywhere in here.
Why not?
You just can't be here.
Under what rule or law?
You just can't be here.
I'm gonna need more than that.
You can go talk to them.
I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I'm not going to. I'm allowed to be here. If you could give me proof for your claims or why you're saying that.
Be here.
Why?
Go talk to them.
Why can't I be here?
And stop recording.
We're gonna stay. So we're gonna stay,
Okay, fine.
and you're
I'm not security. So if security come for you,
okay.
I'll try to help you out.
Okay. Are you calling security on me? You're in public.
Okay.
So you came up to me, but you don't want to be recorded?
Because I was told to let you guys know that you cannot be here.
Why?
We don't allow no political signs here. No.
Unfortunately, you're gonna learn today. Yeah, so we are doing also a little bit of auditing, as we like to do at these things. Caitlin Bennett style, I told you guys that I was interested in First Amendment auditing. So that's why we keep coming to farmers markets, just to make sure that First Amendment rights in public spaces are being respected. So we'll see how this ends up going. Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong?
Just get away from us, please. We don't support
Do you need any help?
No, just get away
No, I
from
think
us.
you do.
Why would I need help?
We are asking you to get away from us. Please leave us.
Why do you think I would support ICE?
Please leave us alone.
Because your sign says I support ICE.
Okay. But you said that I need help because I support ICE. Why would you think that I need help with that?
I just do. Just look at their methods.
Yeah.
Look at what they're doing. There's a lot of hate.
Yes.
We're a nation of immigrants. Our felon president's married to an immigrant. So just
Hi, I love your shirt. I love it. Thank you. He had on the Charlie Kirk shirt.
This is a politics-free zone. You're not
Okay.
supposed to be in here, in the
Okay.
market footprint.
Sure. And who are you?
I'm just one of the vendors, but I can
Okay.
get the market
What
manager over here
vendor?
if you
What
want.
vendor do you work at, so we can come talk to you if we need to?
I'll just get the market manager over here for you, but
You don't want to tell
yeah.
what vendor?
No.
Okay. And what rules state that?
It's just the market footprint's a politics-free zone.
Okay.
So you're not supposed to have any of this stuff unless you're paid to be here, because we all.
And
pay to
who
be
said
here.
that?
It's the rules. If you want to talk to the market tent, I can walk you over there. Yeah, they're not allowed to be in the market footprint. If you could tell them. Thank you.
I wanted to know what booth is she at in case I need to talk to her later.
You can find that on the website.
Okay, perfect. Well, I don't know who she is or whatever. I just wanted to know what her booth was, and I don't think this is her booth, right?
No, this is the information booth.
Okay, yeah. So, people keep telling me to come and talk to you guys. Did you need to talk to me?
No, ma'am.
I didn't think so. That would, I think you guys know that I'm allowed to be here, right?
I've seen you on TV,
Yeah.
and that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
But I don't choose to talk to you.
No, that's fine. So I am allowed to be here.
First Amendment right allows you to be here.
Thank you. Are you unhappy with that?
I wish that you weren't here
Why?
because we'd like for people to be able to have a good time at the market and not have to talk to people about things that they didn't come to the market to do.
Oh, people don't have to talk to me. It's actually a sign that says ask me anything, and that's it. People are allowed to talk to me, but I'm not actually even approaching many people. People are approaching me, and your vendors are actually telling me that I shouldn't be here and I should be unwelcome here. And you're telling me you run this, you're the board member of the Saturday morning St. Pete Market, your name is Tammy, and you're telling me you wish that I was not allowed to be here.
Personally, I wish that you weren't here. We wish that no one brought any political activities inside the market, but we certainly understand the law.
Well, I'm glad that you guys have seen what the other farmers markets have experienced, and you guys don't want that to happen, right?
That's correct.
That's correct. All right, so maybe you should send a message to Julie Townsend and let her know that this is how she's supposed to conduct business. But look at that, guys. When something happens to you and your rights are infringed, especially your First Amendment rights, post about it, make noise, send it to me, because everybody else is going to be put on notice that they know they don't like me, they don't want me here, they're liberals, they don't want me here, but they know that I have every right to be here. I don't think it's funny to try and insinuate someone's a racist, because that type of rhetoric is actually getting people, including ICE agents, hurt out here. Saying that I support ICE, and a reasoning might be because I'm racist. And let me, you don't have to continue talking with me after this, but the reason why mostly non-white people are being deported is because most illegal aliens come from non-white countries. That's just kind of, how it is. And we could change that. And President Trump is trying to change that. He's doing a good job. But do you understand that point? Does that make sense to you?
Most of them are not illegal that are being deported.
Okay, do you think the majority of people being deported are legal citizens?
See, that's where the issue comes from, is that most of the time, do you know how long it takes to become a legal citizen of America?
It depends on what you're asking for, but it could take years.
It takes years. And what they're saying with undocumented people and therefore illegal immigrants, it's because they haven't finished the process, but they are very much here legally. But anyway, what I was going to say is that sure, it was rude of me to poke fun of you, but it's also not really to be laughed at when you're going around asking for attention saying I support ICE.
I'm asking for a dialogue because I think that's really important in this type of day and age.
Big camera in people's faces?
Yeah, I have a
big
YouTube
camera?
channel, and that's what we
Okay.
do. We like to film dialogue and show people that people can sit down and have a reasonable discussion about topics that are very hot in this country. My name's Caitlin. What's your name?
My name is Husto.
Nice to meet you. And what's your name?
I'm Tony.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Do you guys support ICE?
I'll let Tony answer this one.
I wanna ask you. Do you support ICE?
Do I support which part of ICE?
Specifically, the ICE agents that are in the interior of the U.S., not Customs and Border Patrol, but immigration enforcement that works inside the U.S.
I'm not sure. Do you support that?
I do. I support ICE. Yes, I support what they're doing, and specifically, what I really wanted to come out here and talk to people today is I feel it's important to show support for them because assaults against them have risen 1,000% just this year, and they are being shot at. They are being targeted with concrete going into their cars. People are trapping them in buildings and trying to light the building on fire. And I think that there's very dangerous rhetoric surrounding what they do and lies about what they do, and it's getting them hurt. And we need to come out here and have these conversations to de-radicalize people.
Valid. Okay.
All right, you agree? So like shooting ICE agents is wrong.
I didn't say anything. Please don't put words in my mouth.
Well, do you think that shooting ICE agents is wrong?
Appreciate your time, Caitlin.
Do you think shooting ICE agents is wrong?
I have nothing to say.
No? All right, is lighting an ICE agent on fire wrong?
Why are you harassing us?
So just denounce shooting ICE agents. Is it wrong?
I think shooting anyone's wrong.
Thank you. Why was that so hard to say, and why won't your friend say it?
We just don't want to talk to
I
you.
just don't know you. I don't want to talk to you. Like I was just walking and now you're harassing me.
Yeah, is it wrong to light people on fire?
Is it wrong to continue to put a microphone in my face after I asked you to walk away?
You just walked back up to me.
I'm just saying I don't want to talk anymore. Is that okay?
Is it wrong to light ICE agents on fire?
That's what are we talking?
Just say yes. For the people out there who don't like ICE, if you're a liberal or a leftist and you're watching this and you really hate what ICE is saying or doing, that's okay. But please, for the love of God, just say to your friends, and when someone asks you, is it wrong to shoot ICE agents? The answer is yes. Please de-radicalize your friends and be the voice out there to say violence is never okay.
I don't want anyone to know I had a conversation with you.
Everyone will know. Everyone will know that you talked to Caitlin Bennett.
Oh, Caitlin Bennett. I even forgot your name. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just know you have the girl that herself on a college campus and goes around with a security guy.
Yeah. If you want to support my security guy and my security fund to make sure I always have security with me, go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett. Even $5 a month helps keep me safe. Isn't that awesome?
Have a good day.
You come with leading questions. Ask me anything. That's all it says is ask me anything.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why do your guys still wear masks?
I'm sorry?
Why do your guys still wear masks?
That's a good question. I know that can seem kind of intimidating, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, people do.
Don't-
ICE
if
agents
you
have to
have-
do
if-
that. Well, I'll answer your question. ICE agents have to do that because attacks on them, assaults, threats, and battery have gone up 1,000%. And so, in order to stay safe while they're doing their lawful job, they have to unfortunately hide their identity because they're getting hurt out here.
Yeah. Well, don't you think if they wore uniforms instead of street clothes, no identification and a mask, that people might not be intimidated by them? Because that is pretty intimidating, and it doesn't give people the idea that they're in law enforcement.
Yeah. Well, counter argument, if people didn't come into the country illegally, they wouldn't even have to exist. And so unfortunately,
but that premise doesn't exist.
you're right. But what does exist is violent rhetoric against ICE agents. And so they have to hide their faces because they're getting threatened and they're getting doxxed. Can I ask you a question? Can I
Kind of a buzzkill. It's supposed to be a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. I would love to maybe ask him to calm that rhetoric against ICE. Hi, how are you?
So nice to meet you. Caitlin, right?
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I've been watching you for years.
Thank you.
Yeah, I support you, girl. You're doing great.
I think everyone loves the country, right? We just have differences of how we think about like public health and safety and security. Like most people want the same thing. There's a small amount of
I would disagree with you on that. I think the left wing, especially people who, like Gavin Newsom and their rhetoric talking about how terrible ICE agents are.
he's just like hamming it up right?
But it's dangerous and it puts ICE
In the
agents'
same
lives
way
at
that
risk.
Trump hams it up for the camera, right?
Can you tell me anywhere, can you point to any examples of where Trump has labeled the other side some sort of,
Terrorist group? Yeah.
who?
The Democrats.
Antifa? Specifically Antifa.
Yeah.
Where we have
I don't know. So
almost.
for me, like I don't see that here. Like there's certain areas that might need there's issues.
Hi, sir. Did you call me a fascist bitch and say you hope?
Get away from me. I don't argue with fascists.
What makes me a fascist?
Your side.
Would you like to actually ask me any questions?
No, I don't. I told you I don't want to argue with the fascists.
Okay, and then you said that you hope I get deported, right?
Yeah.
Why would you hope that I get
living on
deported?
stolen land anyway. You're not a Native American. Get out of here.
It is very weird that that is the approach and the reaction you have, a low impulse control actually. When you see a sign with something you disagree with, I'm just a little woman holding an opinion. Why would you have so low impulse control that you can't tolerate that? You couldn't even control yourself to not say disgusting things like you hope I get deported.
I've seen your videos.
Ma'am, I'm not talking to you.
Get away from us.
You're an idiot.
Go to the sidewalk.
I'm sorry.
The market is a political free zone. You have to leave the market. It's posted. You can just go right over to the sidewalk.
My name's Caitlin. What's your name? Diana? Hold on. I just want to get more information.
No, the market is a political free zone. It's posted.
Yeah.
It's a political free zone. This is political. You have to leave. That's all.
Well, I just want a couple questions about that.
No.
The rules are for. Are you a vendor?
Yeah, I'm a vendor, but you can go ask at the
Where's your booth
market.
at?
Right here in front of me. You're distracting people from my.
Okay, so the rules apply. Excuse me?
You have to leave the market.
I won't leave the market.
You will.
Make me leave then, I guess. I'm not going to leave the market. I've been up to the booth and they said as much as they don't want me here, I'm allowed to be here.
You're not.
Okay. Can you show me the rules or the laws for that?
I let our market.
What country do you think you're in, by the way?
Go away.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We're in America, and the founding fathers gave me and you. She's taking pictures of me and texting people, complaining that I'm here. I already talked to them, and they said I'm allowed to be here. Why do I need to leave?
It's the market rule.
For who?
For everybody. It doesn't matter what you're supporting or what you're promoting. It's not allowed.
What are the First Amendment rules?
This isn't. I do not authorize to be filmed. Please go away.
Yeah, see, that's another rule of the First Amendment that you're not aware of. I'm allowed to be here because of the First Amendment. This is public property. Are you going to close up shop?
Yeah, I'm going to close the booth right now.
Okay, she's literally closing. You're going to let an ICE supporter, a little conservative, shut down your booth because you don't. Oh. Okay.
You attack people all the time and post it on social media.
What proof do you have? Who have I attacked?
Social media? Are you serious?
Who have I attacked?
Pull up any video of yours.
Give me one example. I attack people? I have been attacked because people like your manhandler there want to call me fascist and a racist and say that I don't belong in this country. I've attacked people. The only thing to do with attacking in my name has been people attacking me because people lie about me like that.
I'm a very moderate conservative. Every day, they're posting, anti this, anti that. I'm from Chicago originally. I'm half and half down here and there.
Okay.
Just this week, obviously, ICE is in Chicago.
Yeah.
More so than they have been.
Yeah.
All I get on their post is racist, throw them out. What's a good response? I mean, I know they're not.
Yeah.
Right? I know they're here to do what they're supposed to do. And they need to have protection to do it. So, a short response. Do you
Well,
have
let
something
me ask you, do you know why they're in Chicago?
to take out illegal aliens?
No, there's a specific reason they're targeting Chicago right now.
Yeah, the crime rate.
Nope.
Why?
There was a woman who was killed by a drunk driver who was an illegal immigrant. And they went in and decided that something needs to be done in Chicago if the agencies there are not doing their job to remove these people. And so...
That was a tipping point.
Yeah, that was a tipping for Midway Blitz. That was the tipping point. Yep.
Because Pritzker doesn't like Trump. That's why they're there.
So they're there. Sir, I would love to tell you, a woman was killed by an illegal
It
alien.
happens every day. Okay, it happens every day in the
Yeah,
streets.
and that's why Trump is trying to get them out, because then our streets would be safer.
Troops go in and help.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Germany?
Absolutely.
So sir, if that happens every day,
Last week were killed in Chicago, murdered in 15
Yeah.
days. And he's okay with that.
So you definitely support ICE.
The frozen water?
Yeah, you got ICE right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the federal agents who are doing a great job protecting our country.
Really.
No?
I would disagree.
Okay, if you could ask something to someone who thinks that what they're doing is good, what would you ask them?
What's the benefit of removing people who want to work in this country?
Yeah, so I wouldn't classify what ICE is doing as primarily that. They're focusing on the worst first, and I think that that's something we can all agree on, is getting people out of here who have terrible accusations or have been charged or convicted of really serious sex crimes and violent crimes. They're some of the worst people out there.
It's kind of a shotgun into a field, and there's 2 foxes and a bunch of sheep, is my analogy for what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
When the head of, what's his name, Stephen Miller, when he says target people at Home Depot, that's not really dangerous criminals, that's workers trying to do construction. And I'm in the construction industry.
Sure.
And we hire a lot of immigrants who are citizens, and then we work with a lot of people who are just trying to do a good job and make it in this country.
So you work with illegal immigrants?
I don't work directly with illegal immigrants, but if they're on our job sites under someone else's payroll and they're insured, then we may.
Yeah, you know, I have to wonder. A lot of the things people have been saying is, oh, we need the illegals here who want to work, like the workers.
Yeah.
Not so much maybe the criminals, I'll give you that, but the workers, because Americans don't want to do that job.
Yeah, we're
and
at a farmer's market right now. Farmers are largely immigrants, I would say. Also,
Yeah,
Trump
no, that's
programs
not
are
true.
hurting the American farmers pretty heavily.
Okay, if you want a sign that says I support farmers, Trump doesn't ask me anything, I would encourage you to hold that, but I'm not talking about that today. I'm talking specifically about ICE. And the reason why some workers are being picked up is because, number one, they are here illegally, and Trump is not about to catch and release. He has been 100% against catch and release this entire time. And at the end of the day, we don't know who they are. But most importantly, he's targeting places that have known criminal activity and known very large amounts in a population of illegal aliens. And so when he goes in, yeah, some workers are going to be caught up in that, but they're also here illegally, and companies should not be allowed to break the law and pay them slave labor. I don't think that we should be paying illegal aliens slave labor.
I would
right?
agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the illegal aliens you work with, do they get paid a decent wage, or do they get paid lower?
Well, they get paid a decent wage.
Do they get paid lower?
I don't know exactly, because we don't hire directly, because we can't, because we're not allowed to.
Trump didn't have to do this, but he was handed such a problem.
I care about your position. Like, you believe.
Well, that is my position, is that Trump feels that this is important and he has to do it, and I agree with him, because he was handed such a terrible issue.
And believe in a principle. Believe in a principle.
My principle is, I don't think ICE agents should be shot, and I don't think that they should be hit with concrete blocks into their cars. I don't think they should be stabbed, and I don't think that they should be locked in buildings and set on fire because they're doing their job. I also, on a principle, don't think that people should be allowed to come into the country illegally and stay here. I think they should be sought out and deported.
People who have been on the path to asylum, they're in a courthouse, and then the agents are there, the case gets dismissed, and families are being ripped apart, right?
So that's happening because those people were ordered to not be allowed to stay, and so they were supposed to be deported.
No, not necessarily.
So outside of a courtroom, 100% of the time, the ICE agents are told to be there because this person is going to need to be apprehended. Yeah, 100% of the time, those people are supposed to be deported.
It feels kind of cruel and unusual sometimes.
Well, if someone's ordered by an immigration judge that they are not allowed to remain in the country. Hold on, let me finish my question.
What is your question?
Let me finish my question. If someone is ordered that they are not allowed to stay in the country, then why would we let them leave and then try to catch them later? Why not have an ICE agent outside going to detain them and then send them to a facility to be deported, because that's what the due process said was going to happen to them. They are not allowed to stay in the country. Why would we let them go?
Well, these are cases that are getting automatically dismissed.
based on reasons a judge has decided that they are not supposed to be here. A lot of the people that Biden let in, they are seeking economic asylum, and that actually is not grounds for being here under the asylum what do I want to say, like banner. That doesn't actually qualify for asylum in the United States.
I've got high school friends of mine that are so, I mean, they post nonstop, and that's fine. You can post against Trump, but now that you're posting, most of them have moved out of Chicago. I still live there. I have 2 daughters there. They've seen the violence. My daughter got pushed to the ground last week because she refused to give money to somebody begging. I'm like, and she's an attorney.
Wow.
So she's like, what should I say? Go talk to your firm. I mean, you should press charges.
Number one, carry pepper spray.
Right. Well, she does.
Yeah.
Daddy taught her well.
Your question before I walked away from you, I'm sorry for doing that, by the way.
No, you're fine.
Specifically the people in Chicago, I would tell them why the feds are there and why ICE is there right now is because a woman was killed by an illegal alien driving drunk.
So that that was a tipping point, right?
Yes.
So
but that's what started Midway Blitz. But yeah, it's so much bigger than that.
Because there's 2 or 3 gangs that have moved in there, that Trentera, whatever that gang is from Venezuela. We know they're there. They're openly there. That they need to be removed. Who's going to do it? Chicago says they're not. They made a sanctuary city out of it, and people who are arrested get released immediately. So you could be on your 3rd, 4th, or 5th crime and still be out offending. So someone has to do something, and if ICE is the one to do it, that's great, but ICE is limited to what they can do with the illegal immigrants there. So.
I would respond to people by saying, who should we have more sympathy for and who should we protect? The women? You have to go on their identities. They love feelings and they love identity politics. So who matters more? That woman who was killed or the right of the illegal alien to be in this country? Because they come in and they don't know our traffic laws, they aren't accustomed to what we're doing, and they have no repercussions. And so if that person had been removed the first time when he should have been, she would still be alive. And so that's an example of why it's happening. Where do you get the number that most people being deported are legal citizens?
The people around me. I'm a college student, the people on the Tampa campus are students that I know or that are friends of a friend that are in the process of getting their documents. They are doing everything legally. It's just the government wants to say they're not doing it legally.
So your friends told you that most people being deported are legal?
That's not what I said at all. I said that I've seen legal immigrants get deported.
Okay. Well, if you could provide me with that proof, I would love to bring it to the attention of my audience because we would be against that. But I think maybe what you're referring to are people who have overstayed their visas and they're trying to, after their visas have expired, go in and try to fix things. At that point, they have no right to do that because they've broken the law and they are up for deportation. And so you can't decide to let your visas expire and then try to fix the problem because at that point, you've already disrespected our laws. You show that you're not very responsible to have your immigration stuff in order. And if that's what the case is, then there's no right for you to be here because you're on an expired visa, and at that point you are illegal.
See, but I'm not talking about people with expired visas.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking you to go in more into depth of what you're saying, and you just say your friends tell you this stuff. Can you give me a specific example?
My friends, I'm saying I have seen videos and pictures, and I have firsthand accounts of people that I either know directly or are a friend of a friend who have done everything legally, have not expired their visas, and they're getting deported.
Okay, I would love more information on that because if there's someone that could use some help with our audience, I would love to give them that help and that attention. Can you give me more information?
Well, no, I can't because see, this isn't a professional debate. I didn't come here with evidence.
Do you think that's wrong?
What's wrong?
For someone to try to shoot up an ICE facility to kill agents.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay.
Yeah, very bad.
And would you say that it's wrong to also try to barricade them in buildings and set it on fire?
I don't know what's happening.
Do you think that's wrong?
I'm not answering hypothetical questions.
Would it be wrong to lock someone in a building and light it on fire? Even if they're an ICE agent?
I don't know. What do you think?
You can't tell me it's wrong to barricade a federal officer, an ICE agent in a building and light it on fire?
As a hypothetical?
Yes.
Is that happening?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't hear about that.
Yes.
Sounds like fake news to me. I don't know.
You don't believe that people would actually do that?
The people might think about it, yeah.
No, people are actually doing it.
well, people are
Attacks,
doing all
assaults
sorts of-
on ICE agents
people are
have
doing
risen
all sorts of
1,000%
things
this
that
year.
Other people are uncomfortable with. But I am going to enjoy this beautiful day,
Yeah.
and I hope you do too.
I am enjoying it. I always love supporting our ICE agents out here, and I love
guy, give me a
standing up
pound
for.
here.
He's not going to do that. He's working. So if you want to interact with him, if you want something to do with him, you can donate to my Patreon at patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett. It's for my security fund. Even $5 a month works out.
I hope it comes out good. John, be kind, right
Yeah,
here.
John, be kind, unless you're an ICE agent. Hi.
I just wanted to let you know I support what you're doing.
Thank you.
I've seen you for a few years now,
Thank you.
and I love it. You're
Thank you so much.
honestly, you're a savage.
Thank you.
You get out there, you say some stuff that a lot of people wouldn't be willing to say.
Thank you,
especially as a
appreciate
woman
it.
in a lot of these environments you go to. I just
Yeah.
want to let you know I respect it.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much.
Support ICE all day. I'm originally from Chicago area, and right
Oh,
now,
really?
everything's going down with ICE right
Yeah.
now. So.
You got any friends still up in there?
Yeah.
Are they part of Antifa?
No.
Oh,
no,
thank God. I didn't think you'd have Antifa friends.
No, I don't. I'm a Christian. I follow Jesus Christ. I don't have any friends. I'll help guide them to God and towards conservative beliefs, but I'm not going to make that part of my main circle. Never.
Thank you guys for watching. This is a new series that we're doing here on our channel called Ask Me Anything. What topic should I do next? Leave a comment below. Let me know any criticisms you have or if you like this idea. So thank you, Stephen Crowder, for the inspiration. You're the OG one here doing this. And so thank you so much. Ode to you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.